Always ready. I'm ruining the whole place.
That's all right. We're going to get it together.
There we go. Look out, everybody.
Hey, family.
Honey's swaying.
Hey.
Honey's got her sway going. I could get hurt.
Welcome to Jazz Katz with your girl, Honey. You're watching us on WJZZ Cool TV. We're live streaming right now on Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, and Twitch. I have the honor of sitting down with the one and only Alexander Zonjic, and we're jamming right now to Motor City Sway. Can you dig it? I'm gonna let you hear a little bit of it, y'all. Come on, groove.
That's good. That's really good. That's good. There we go. That sounds good.
Yes. Make you want to dance.
If this table was a little bigger.
I'm telling you, I'm trying to stay down.
You'd be. that wouldn't be the first table I've been up on.
Hey, I don't mind dancing on tables. You know, been there, done that. But family, as I stated, I have Alexander Zonjic, my good friend, Detroit's good friend. Yes. Welcome, family. Welcome.
Nice to be here.
Thank you for coming back. I appreciate it.
You know, it's a pleasure because, last time I was here, other than looking at our pretty faces, they didn't hear us.
That's all right. We looked good.
So it was worth it. I'm glad to be back. Good
thank
for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And thank you for bringing Goldie.
We look good over there. Goldie looks good.
Hey, now that's a camera shot.
I thought I wore the turtleneck. It's very
Yeah.
nice. I look like little James Bond. Okay.
Yes. Well, we love you. We love you.
Well, thanks for having me again. I had a lot of fun last time. I really did.
Let's talk about this Motor City Sway.
Okay.
Let's talk about it because you have a big contest out here.
We have a dance contest. The single has been out now since October. Actually, since a little before October, and the song is doing great. And it's I think we're up around 25, 24 on Billboard now with the single. It's being played all over the planet. I've been doing interviews with England, with Australia, so everybody's swaying.
Yeah.
And it's been fun because the single came out, and the single is shorter. And when people started to find out that the longer version has this young genius that I've been working with, Justin Schultz, who also has a new his own record out now. He's got a new single with Gerald Albright and Pieces of a Dream. The kid's just unbelievable. When they found out that he's actually on the longer version doing a big talk box solo, it almost got a new kick. It got another boost. And of course the video did very well for us.
I love the video, and I can't wait to hear what's coming from him because, like I said, when we first interviewed, he reminds me from Roger Zapp. So he took me back. He took me back, the old school flavor that this young man has. I'm excited for his future.
Oh, yeah. We all are.
Family, look.
I'm taking off my clothes, everybody. Give me a second. There we go. I did it. Okay. All right.
He did it, y'all. Listen, he has this contest, and I need you guys to go and check it out. It's the Motor City Sway Dance Contest. And when I say my line dancers, even my ballroomers, I need you to go put a twist on it, put a spin on it, make it yours. So you can win this contest, and then you can call me and tell me you won it. You know what I'm saying? But we need you to really do that. I'm going to do it myself. The station is going to do it. The personalities of WJZZ and WDDS are going to do this way. Yes.
I love that.
Yes, we're going to get up there and we're going to show them how to do it.
Well, look, there's a $500 prize. There's a box set of CDs. There are going to be guests on my radio show. There'll be guests on my. I'm going to air it on my television show. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to get it out on Facebook. It's just a fun thing to do, especially with COVID and all this. I think it's going to be very cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, Zonjic@AOL.com. Email me there. That's ZONJIC@AOL.com. The other great way to get all the info you need, because some people aren't, they're not comfortable in the digisphere, so to speak. Call my assistant Phyllis. We call her Front Row Phyllis. And Front Row Phyllis is 419-280-1073. 419-280-1073. Call Phyllis. She'll fill you in on all the details. Go to YouTube, to my YouTube channel, and you can watch the dance and learn how to dance. And we were talking before we went on the air how it would be nice. Now we're getting videos. They're coming in now. I love them, by the way.
Yes.
I showed Honey this beautiful young lady dancing in her driveway. Then we had a dance troupe dancing. But along with learning the dance, put your own thing on it.
Yes.
Put
You
your
got
own
to
thing
make
on
it yours.
You got to put some honey on it.
Yeah, put a little sweetness in it. Ew. I love it. Put a little honey on it.
That's
Now, you remember, honey ain't always sweet now.
You know, I love how this show gets adult every once in a while. It sways back and forth.
Just a little bit.
But it's going to be fun. I appreciate you bringing it up because we just really felt strongly that with all that's going on, all our shows are canceled. Let's have some fun with this dance.
Yeah, and it's for all ages. Like I said, my daughter and I got up, and my granddaughter's 14, my daughter's 17, and I'm a little bit under 50. But we all got up there and we did it. And when I say they was moving and they did their own little thing, they did the nay with it. I don't understand
nice,
that. Yes,
nice.
they kicked that in there, so I'm going to show that to you.
But that's okay. See, that's kind of what we're looking for because all the dance really is hustle / electric slide. That's really all it is. A couple little shuffles here and there.
Yeah.
But if you want to trick it out, because in our video, if you look closely, some great Detroit ballroom dancers in there, and they did their own thing. So have fun with it, and who knows? You could win a little bit of dough. Hang out with us. We'll make you. We'll give you that 15 minutes you've been looking for.
Yeah, and during this time, you need a little, even 5 minutes of fame. Just out the door just feels good. But what else is going on? I'm going to look for some music. So what do you want to?
Well, the whole record is out. The Motor City Sway is from the new album,
okay,
which is also on CD. And the album is called Playing It Forward. Now, Playing It Forward, that came out after the single. In the first 2 weeks it was out, it was #1 on Amazon in the smooth jazz category. So,
right.
So the record's doing great. If you love Pieces of a Dream and if you love James Lloyd, and if you love Jeff Lorber and Paul Jackson Jr. and all those, they're all on the record. So the whole record is doing great. There's a great Bob James song on there. There's a great cover of Adele's "Rolling in the Deep."
Really?
I have Detroit's own Selected of God gospel choir, and they sing on "Rolling in the Deep." So the record is full of great music. So aside from swaying and Motor City Sway, which we're excited about, there's 11 tracks on there. So
we're gonna play some of them.
What are you gonna find on there? Find one of those.
I'm gonna play "Rolling in the Deep."
You'll love "Rolling in the Deep." Let's check it. Yeah, and you all know the Adele song, right? The inspiration for me recording this song was not Adele. I was watching The Late Show with David Letterman one night,
okay,
and Aretha Franklin was on. And Aretha Franklin came on, and I wanted to watch because a lot of the musicians were my friends. I saw Ron Otis playing drums, and what did she sing that night? And this was a few years before she passed, and it stuck in my mind of what a great flute song it would make. She did "Rolling in the Deep."
Wow.
Yeah, so that's what inspired this. So check it out. You'll love the choir. Detroit's own, by the way, they were on America's Got Talent. And this is the same choir that was also on Eminem's Chrysler video, that big one that took over.
Oh, the children, the youth choir.
No, this isn't the youth choir.
No, the youth choir.
No, that's another America's Got Talent. But if you go back to when Eminem did his video where he rolled up and he walked into the Fox Theater gospel choir singing on stage, that was Selected of God. So.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna have to check that out again.
Check them out. I'm sure they have fans listening right now.
Okay, well, we are gonna listen to "Rolling in the Deep." Oh yeah. sounds good.
Nice
That's
arrangement.
real nice. I love it.
And that's Larry Callahan. He's the director of that choir. And they did a wonderful job.
Sorry.
Wonderful job.
I'm sorry to turn it out so fast, but I needed to get the details of that.
Oh, wow. I'm sure.
Oh, it's still playing, but I need the details.
Well, you know, I told you when I heard Aretha do it, and I went, wow, you know, and I just started listening to that whole. I said, wow, that would make a great flute song, you know. And then the next thing was I got to get a gospel choir, and I made a reference to that choir when I saw them on America's Got Talent, and I called up their director Larry Callahan, and they were down with it, and so this is what came out. Jeff Lorber in L.A. did the rhythm section and produced all of that, and then we went into Studio A in Dearborn Heights, and they killed it. You know,
They
did a
killed
great
that.
job. Yeah, so.
Hey family, this is on the album Play It Forward, and we just listened to Rolling in the Deep, and I am sitting here with the one and only Alexander Zonjic.
Yeah,
Family,
one's enough.
the one and only.
We don't need any more than one of these guys.
I'm just humbled. I'm just so humbled to be sitting with you. And you brought Goldie out. I got Goldie here. Ooh.
That's all you get right there.
Oh.
Well, you know,
Oh.
that's called a tease.
That was a tease.
You got to be careful. You know, it's
I'm
it's
good
a
at teasing
process.
sometimes.
She's not the only one doing the teasing.
I'm not the only one doing the
Well,
teasing
they're all home.
today.
They know you're teasing. They can see
I'm
it.
not a tease.
It's on the camera right there.
Lies, I tell you. So we're gonna play. What other song do you want to introduce them to?
From the new record?
We're
yeah,
on Play It
yeah.
Forward.
Well, you know what? Let's do this. There's the very first track on the record. You know, the first single is Motor City Sway, which we all know. But I think the next single might be Jazz Cafe, which is the first song on the record.
Okay, Jazz Cafe.
And this is a Jeff Lorber composition. Jeff Lorber is a very, very famous jazz keyboard player. And it features an amazing guitarist, Chuck Loeb, who actually passed away while we were making this record. He unfortunately, very young. So Jazz Cafe's got a real vibe. Let's check this out. I think you'll get a kick out of it.
Okay. I'm gonna look for a Jazz Cafe. But
Okay.
let me just remind you, family, you are watching Jazz Cat with your girl Honey on WJZZ Cool TV, and we are live streaming right now on Facebook, Periscope, Twitch, and YouTube.
Wow. You're all over the place.
Yep, everyday jazz music, anytime via WJZZDetroitRadio.com. Okay. And are you ready for the Jazz Cafe, family?
Here we go. We're heading to the Jazz Cafe. On your fancy computer.
Yeah. We are listening to Jazz Cafe by Alexander Zonjic on Play It Forward, the newest LP.
Nice to hear that track.
Yeah.
And that's Jeff Lorber playing the keyboards on that. Very, very famous guy. Everybody in Detroit loves Jeff. Chuck Loeb playing guitar, the late great Chuck Loeb. Great rhythm section. So nice to hear that. Yeah, we got a lot of tracks to play.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for doing that. That's cool.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
Now I will tell you for the Bob James fans out there, and I know there's a lot of them in Detroit.
Okay.
Bob James was someone who was a very important part of my early career. Bob James, more or less, when it came to leaving Detroit and being more national, it was Bob James who walked into Baker's Keyboard Lounge probably 1982, and I was playing there, and the next thing you know, I was touring all over the world with him. But on the new record, there's a tribute to Bob, and one of his coolest songs. The original came out on Bob James 5 in the 70s, and when you hear this groove and you hear this song, it's called Nightcrawler, if you can find it.
Oh, I'm looking right at
If
it.
you find Nightcrawler, you're going to hear just how hip he was. Bob James was doing hip-hop grooves before they were invented. And so when you hear this groove, try to imagine that this whole groove and this whole song, the original one, came out probably around 75.
Wow.
Yeah. And you'll see how hip it is when you hear it. And that's why a lot of the rappers and a lot of the great musicians, they all used to sample Bob James. They used to steal parts from Westchester Lady, Nautilus, Nightcrawler. So I had to do this song. It's just one of my favorites. So you'll be crawling around when you hear this one.
All right, family. Y'all ready to crawl around with me? And Alexander Zonjic while we listen to Nightcrawler. All right. Oh, that made you want to dance.
You're probably too young to remember the original, right?
I was 4.
Oh, they're dancing in the studio, everybody.
All right now. Love it.
I gotta find the new one.
Thank you so much. I need signatures on all of them. They're going on my
My whole
wall.
life on the table, right there.
I gotta put them on my wall. I need my wall. My wall for you. I'm a super fan. And I consider you a friend now.
Well, you are? Of course we're friends.
Yes.
Everyone needs a honey.
Say that. Yes.
Oh man, all them old WJZZ fans are remembering this
Oh
one.
yeah, I'm sure they loving it. And the new ones. Ooh.
That's Jeff Lorber.
Ooh. Here we go. Oh, yeah. That did something to me.
There you go, right there.
That did something for me, family.
Turned into a total nightcrawler right there. Well, that's going to bring back a lot of memories because WJZZ in its heyday, that would have been a staple on their station, that song. Different arrangement, though, I will tell you, but hard to do it better than the original, but I think we did a pretty good job.
Oh, you did a really good job. You got me together. I wanted to get up and dance.
And while the song was playing, of course, that's not the whole collection. There's 10 more of those, by the way.
But I have 3.
There's Doing the D. That's the one before Playing It Forward. And then Reach for the Sky. That's a little while. That's a great album.
This one, I am just so honored. Oh, I can't wait.
And that's my arm. I had to shave my arm to take that picture.
Okay.
And you'll see the pictures on the back with the mustaches. See, there's the stash.
Yes.
Right there.
That's
and
without.
No stash.
And that's the stash.
There you go, right there.
Oh, wow. Hey, you're handsome either way, mustache or not.
Right. Well, I'll tell you who talked me into shaving the mustache. I have a son who's an actor, just obviously smarter than me, hipper than me, and he always says, "Dad, that looks like a '70s porn star mustache. You need to get rid of it." And so one day, without it, I just shaved it off. And so,
well,
maybe it'll come back. Who knows?
I kind of like it though.
Well, I think they're back. Maybe they're back. Yeah.
The mustache and beard is back. That's kind of sexy though.
So that was fun. I really enjoyed that.
Thank you.
Now I'll tell you what's on there, and I think you'll get a kick out of it. There's a great song that I always loved that Nat King Cole did originally. George Benson did an amazing job on it. There's an unbelievable jazz singer from Chicago that you may or may not know. His name is Kurt Elling.
No, I haven't.
Oh, you got to check out Kurt Elling. Kurt Elling is one of the great jazz singers in the whole world.
Okay.
And all 3 of them did this amazing song called Nature Boy. Now, do you remember Nature Boy?
Yes.
Was a boy. And so I had to do it on the new record. So I've got Nature Boy on the new record, completely different kind of big band arrangement that, if we're gonna pump away here at this new record, we should play. I think you'll really dig it. And it's really more jazzy, more big band, Can you see it in there anywhere?
I am about to pull it up. What is it called?
Nature
Boy. Yep.
Nature Boy. Yeah, it's a real classic. Hard to beat the Nat King Cole. Was a boy, very strange and change. You don't want me to sing, by the way. Maybe play the flute.
Well, can you sing?
Oh no, my goodness, I can't sing.
No.
No, I sang the national anthem at my high school graduation, and people from every country stood up.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm
Nature Boy. Any luck?
I'm just going to put it in there.
Yeah. Don't you just love this technology?
Yeah, it works when it works.
No, but you can usually find it. It should be in it. I think the label put them all in there.
Yeah, the whole album is in there, actually, but it's just not allowing me to pull it up right now. So.
Nature Boy, Alexander Zonjic, Playing It Forward.
There we go.
I think you'll dig this. This is kind of more, like I said, more big band, very jazzy, and you'll recognize the melody right away.
Okay.
I thought this was going to be a ballad. I was so surprised when Jeff Lorber sent me the tracks, and he went, "Hey, here's what I'm thinking. You'll check it out. You'll dig it." Most people think of it as a ballad. This is not a ballad.
This is not a ballad. Family, we're about to listen to Nature Boy by Alexander Zonjic, but you're watching Jazz Cat with your girl Honey on WJZZ Cool TV, and we're live streaming right now on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope. So let's go with Nature Boy. sway.
Do you recognize the melody?
Yes. I love the arrangement.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a guy from Detroit, David Mann, did all the horn arrangements. He lives in East Coast now.
Okay.
And it gets funky now. I love this part. Well, I haven't heard that in a while. It sounds great.
It sounds good.
I love that track. Oh, yeah. Now we're going to feature the horn section. Check it out.
All right.
Nice.
That's really nice. Oh my
I have
goodness.
to hire a really big band to play.
Woo. Now that's some good feeling music. Make you feel good, get up and dance.
Well, you know, we went out of our way. There's not one real ballad on here because when we started thinking about putting this out when COVID started, we go, let's just keep everything way up. But there's a track on here that's got a big Detroit connection. You'll get a kick out of it. There's two guys in town that, if you haven't run into them yet, these are the go-to guys that always put great bands together. When Lady Gaga's got to go out, when Janet Jackson goes out, when Usher goes out, they always call the Brantley brothers. It's Kern and Valdez Brantley. They're both from Detroit.
Really?
And they're just amazing. And they travel, and they're always working with these big stars.
Okay.
Kern is an incredible bass player. Valdez plays the keyboards, and they write and they arrange. So while I was working on this record, I ran into Kern at Studio A, and we worked together many years ago. How you doing? He goes, oh, you know, I've been out with Usher. I mean, they do like big gigs, these guys, you know. And I said, hey, I'm working on a new record. Write me a song. And next thing you know, about 2 weeks go by, and he sends me this song. It's called Bonita. Bonita is the song. And then what we did was it was not what I expected from them. I was thinking of getting something that was decidedly more funky urban. What I got was so interesting. And then what I did to make it even cooler, there is a violin player in Detroit, speaking of the D again, and another amazing talent.
We love the D.
There is a young violinist who's been touring all over the world with Stanley Clarke, and his name is Evan Garr. Evan Garr is from Detroit.
Okay.
And he plays violin like nobody's business. He's just amazing. Evan is amazing. So I put Evan on this track. We got Kern and Valdez, Jeff Lorber, the whole rhythm thing, and we came up with this very cool song. By the way, Benita is Valdez's wife.
Okay.
That's where the name comes from. But I wanted you to play this because it's so Detroit. It's got Kern and Valdez, and then there's Evan Garr playing the violin. I think you're really going to dig this. This is so cool.
And it's on the...
It's on the new record. It's on Playing It Forward. It's called Benita. Benita. And Honey's going into her vast...
Yes, yes.
Her vast library of music right here in her little laptop.
And I think we got it going.
Oh, you're gonna get a kick. It's kind of quirky actually, but in a very good way. In a very good way. And so big shout outs go out there to Kern, Valdez, and of course if any of you out there know Evan Garr, you know what I'm talking about. The kid is killer.
All right, Benita.
Nice.
Yes.
Here comes Evan.
All right, Evan. Oh, that's funky.
Oh, Honey's got it.
I'm feeling this. Hey.
some nice Jeff Lorber piano here.
Oh.
Nice. Bonita.
Yes.
I hope the Brantleys are listening out there.
I hope they are too.
You know, and Evan Gar. And so, anyway, I knew you'd get a kick out of that. There we go. See what happened.
Yes. Yes. We are having a party, family.
Yeah. So playing it forward. That's the new record. In fact, there's a new next week. I wish I had them this week. Next week, the playing it forward T-shirt comes out.
I need a T-shirt.
Oh, don't worry, it's coming.
Okay, I need
Christmas is coming.
Christmas.
I got. Let me see. Should I get honey a car? Should I get her a house? No, I'm going to get her a T-shirt.
T-shirt. Yes. That's what I need. That's all I wanted.
An extra small. Maybe
Yeah.
not.
Extra,
A medium.
Yeah, medium.
Maybe a medium.
Extra small. I only be getting one arm in it. A medium is good.
Very nice.
But I love it, and I truly, truly want to encourage family. If you have not gone to get it, download it. Apple, Amazon,
Pandora, everybody's got it.
Look, you have to go and play it forward. You just have to play it forward.
Yeah. Well, it's playing it forward because for so many years we do so many fundraisers. I mentioned to you before we went on the air that we just recently did a great virtual concert for Mariners Inn. A lot of people in Detroit know Mariners Inn. They're right there on Cass. They deal with drug addiction. They deal with homelessness. And we had a great show for them. And then now, coming up in January, another virtual concert because we can't do them live.
Right.
And I'm going to bring in James Lloyd, who wrote Motor City Sway. And I'm going to bring in Justin Schultz, the young genius who's got the big solo on Motor City Sway. And I'm going to bring Gospel Choir, a Selected of God, who did Rolling in the Deep.
Okay.
I'm going to bring in Brandon Rose, wonderful young bass player, Jeff Kennedy from Detroit, Wayne Gerard on guitar, and you're going to hear all of these songs. Plus, we're going to raise money for a great cause.
And that's what it's all about.
Yeah,
it's all about
playing it forward.
Yeah, playing it forward.
Yeah.
Family, we're definitely going to keep you in tune with that because, we are definitely blessed by being a blessing to others. So we thank God for your life with that. You got to Zoom. Make sure you check in. It's in January. We'll give you all the information on WJZZ, the website, and on our Facebook page, on our Twitter page, IG page, all of that, so you can keep playing it forward.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. That's going to be great. Isn't it cool to be able to do this?
Yes.
A lot of people in March when we talked about bringing the record out, and I talked to everyone. I talked to my friend Kenny G. I talked to Dave Katz. I talked to all of them. Is this a good time to put it out in the middle of a pandemic? And we weren't really sure. Because remember what we lost. We lost the ability to tour.
Yes.
We lost the ability to get in front of these big audiences like Jazz on the River and sell like tons of these. We lost all of that. But in the back of my mind, I said, you know what? The record's called Playing It Forward. We should put it out because it just might make people feel better. Then we did the video. And then we did Motor City Sway. So I'm so glad I made that decision.
I'm glad you did too.
Yeah. So it's we're having a lot of fun with this. So you want to play another track now?
I do. What do you suggest?
I give all the little backgrounds on the tracks.
I love it.
Well, I'll tell you what. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick a track that this is the title track called "Playing It Forward," and this is a song written by Jeff Lorber. And this is really, really falls into that category. For people that don't know Jeff Lorber's music, and I know most people in Detroit do, they refer to Jeff Lorber fusion. He was the big fusion guy.
Okay.
When he first became big, you were not a baby. Early 80s, late 70s, it was Jeff Lorber fusion. And it just took the country by storm, including Detroit. And so his whole thing is this whole really virtuosic fusion thing. And that's what this song has got. It's got a lot of that in it. A lot of great solos and some great guitar work from the late, great Chuck Loeb. And a lot of people in town know Chuck as well. So this is the title track, Playing It Forward.
Okay, family, we are about to listen to Playing It Forward, but I just want to remind you that you are watching Jazz Katz with your girl, Honey, with my fabulous guest, Alexander Zonjic, and you're watching us right now on WJZZ Cool TV, and we're streaming live on Facebook, Periscope, YouTube, and Twitch. And every day you can enjoy the classic music of jazz sounds anytime via WJZZDetroitRadio.com. And right now we're going to play Playing It Forward. There we go. The phone lines are open. You can call us at 313-355-6018. We have a call.
586.
Hello.
Well, hello there. You guys, I am really enjoying this show.
Oh, well, thank you.
Thank you,
for
sir.
calling.
Well, I just wanted to let you guys know you guys are really, really. I love listening to Alexander Zonjic over there with his flute. He's really getting down.
Oh, well, thank you. Is there anything you want to say to him? He's listening to you
Well,
right now.
what's your name, sir?
JR.
Pardon me? I'm sorry.
JR.
Oh, hey, JR. It's a pleasure. It's Alexander. Happy holidays.
Hey, same to you. I really enjoy that. I think I'm gonna have to get that album. That's really the little highlights, little tips and stuff you guys are playing are like really moving me right now. I think I'm gonna have to get that.
I think you should get like a lot of those and give them to everybody for Christmas.
I think so, too. Good answer.
Yeah,
good answer.
I think they might make good Christmas gifts. So I'll let you guys get back to it. I'm watching the show and I'm enjoying it.
Oh,
So you
thank
guys
JR.
have fun.
I appreciate it very much. Happy holidays. Stay safe, okay?
And thanks for calling.
Same to you. No problem.
Oh, sweet. I should have asked. I wanted to ask him where he was from. Like what part of town.
Actually, if I was correct, that was JR. He does a show here on Saturday and Sunday
Oh, nice.
called Facts and Opinion.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah, so that's one of the families.
Well, he had a
here.
little opinion there, and I liked it.
He
It was a
always
good
has an
opinion.
opinion. But we're going to continue. Can I get it back going? Is it still playing? No, I muted it. Okay. Let's see.
Oh, there it is.
There we go.
There we go. We're back. We're playing it forward again.
Right now.
There you go. They were playing it forward. That was Chuck Loeb, the late great Chuck Loeb on guitar there. A lot of people know him in Detroit, all over the world. And there's Jeff Lorber all over the keys. Some great horn parts from David Mann, who's from here. So there's a lot of the D on there on that record.
I love it.
And you see the cover with the car only.
I see
Instead
it.
of the tailpipe, there's a flute coming out.
I saw that. I love that.
We're pretty clever.
Very clever, very clever. Where's the camera? Right there.
Yeah.
Right there. Family, the phone lines are open. So if you have any questions or just want to tell Alexander how much you enjoy his music and what he does for the D and how much you appreciate him, please give us a call at 313-355-6018. We're waiting for your call. But
Maybe I owe you money. No, maybe not.
Nah.
I don't know anybody.
Nah, because he keeps on playing it forward. He doesn't owe money. See how we did that?
That was good. That was very, very good.
Okay, so we're going to keep it going. What else? What's the next one?
Well, you know what? I'll tell you where we're going to go on it now is this very, very cool track. There's one of the great flute players who actually came out of the rock world was a guy named Ian Anderson, and the band was called Jethro Tull. And I know you probably don't know Jethro Tull. Jethro Tull was huge. At one point, late 60s, getting into the early 70s, they were like number 1 and 2 biggest rock bands in the world with Led Zeppelin and all those other bands. And it was led by a guy who played the flute. His name was Ian Anderson. So I always loved the band. And even though there was a rock edge to it, there was one song they did which had a very interesting time signature. It was actually in 5/4 time, and it was called Living in the Past. And when we put this record together, I said to Jeff Lorber, Jeff, we got to do an Ian Anderson, a Jethro Tull song. I mean, every time I play a song, there's always a rock and roller in the crowd who yells out, play some Jethro Tull. And so we picked that classic song, and it came out really jazzy, cool vibe. It's called Living in the Past. And this is... for any rockers, I don't know that you have a lot of those listening.
Hey, we do.
But you got some folks that'll remember Jethro Tull. They were so big, and this song was so cool. Jeff Lorber did an amazing job with it. So, if you can find it, I think they'll really enjoy it.
I have it right here, and family, we're about to listen to "Living in the Past." That's sexy.
This is good belly dancing music.
Yes, you see me start swaying. I love this. While it's playing, why don't you go ahead and tell people what's going on again, refresh where they can reach Miss Phyllis, is it?
Well, the best way to find out all the things we're doing, and by the way, right now we still have a New Year's Eve show that's still on the books.
Okay.
And that's Pontiac's Little Arts Theater. We're only going to sell 50 tickets because that's all we're allowed to sell. It's probably already close to sold out. That's New Year's Eve in Pontiac's Little Arts Theater. We also have the t-shirts coming out. We have the dance contest we talked about. Call Front Row Phyllis. That's what we call it.
Front Row Phyllis?
Front Row Phyllis is 419-280-1073. 419-280-1073. People love calling Phyllis. She sells tickets. She sells CDs. They like her so much that when the events are over, they call her back just to chit-chat with her.
Oh, we love that. We love that. We love that.
So, hey, buddy. We got people at the window.
And just letting us know we are wrapping up. We have 2 more minutes. That's why I asked for you to give us our contact.
Oh, way to go. Thanks for doing that. Oh, look at that. 6:53 already.
Yeah. So, family, we're going to go ahead and we're just going to say our goodbyes.
Yeah.
We want to thank Alexander for just coming out and spending some time with us, my dear friend.
I'm always willing.
And we're going to keep you up on the contest with Motor City Sway. We want you to keep prayers out for Lady J and happy birthday wishes to Beverly Leonard. We're about to say goodbye. We love you. Be blessed. Catch us next week. We're still on. I think we have 1 minute left.
Oh, good.
But until
thank you.
such
Thanks for
time-
having me.
Thank you again.
A lot of fun. We got CDs. You can get the whole catalog. We're all over the place. Go to my YouTube channel, and don't forget my television show every Sunday night, WADL. Every week, different special guests, Jeff Lorbers, Peter Whites, all of those great people. That's on every Sunday night, 10 p.m. Repeated at 1:30. So don't forget that. And keep in touch. And make sure you support our friends here at WJZZ.
And we're out.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, darling.